Good morning, everyone. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, building your business on either Facebook or LinkedIn, maybe you only use stories, maybe you do something else. But there are entrepreneurs out there who are still learning how to de-stress. So they're hoping to grow a business, they're not de-stressing, and it's getting worse and worse. And some of them are going back for jobs. Now, in today's world, a job may look good because pay is rising, but really, think about it. What was the original reason you decided to be an entrepreneur? So entrepreneurs are open-minded. Let me restate that. Successful entrepreneurs are open-minded enough to recognize when maybe they need to change something up. So if you're one of those entrepreneurs who's stressing, or is thinking about going back and getting a job, then let's talk. I'm Marla Copal. I am your online small business consultant helping you make that entrepreneurial dream come true. So what are 3 things that will help you with your opportunity and kick the stress out the door? First of all, most people have a daily method of operation. I have a daily method of operation. I use this 15-minute timer for a couple of my processes. I use this 5-minute timer for a couple of my processes. So those are open to you if you'd like to discover what I'm talking about. But there's some consistencies that I bring into every day of the week. And then there's some consistencies I do just for a few days a week. Good morning, everyone who's watching. So then the next thing is it is okay to feel like you don't have to know it all. Let me tell you, I grew up in an environment in which I always thought I had to know it all before I'd even had the education, before I'd even understood what I didn't know that I didn't know. So it's okay for entrepreneurs to ask for outside influencers. That could be coaches, that could be peers doing the same type of thing and looking to build in some accountability partners. Whatever it is, they know that they don't know it all, and they know that they don't know what they don't know, so they get involved with someone who's maybe been there. Now, do you have to have a coach for life? You could have a situational coach. You could have a coach that just says, hey, I want to get my daily method of operation in play. Will you help me with that? How many hours will that take? Go negotiate. Maybe you want somebody to help you come up with 30 days of content. Because do you know that every day I meet 5 people who tell me, oh, I can't do my business online. I don't know what to say. Well, maybe you want somebody to help you who's very creative. Like I can come up with 30 days of posts. I could probably come up with 100 days of posts. People ask me, do I rework my material? A little bit. I have a key strategy for how I take my points of view that I would like to share with you and repeat them. But the story is never the same. The video is never the same. The way I post is never the same. But the content has a consistency of thread, meaning, and intention. So if that's something you'd like, then that's something that we should have a 15-minute just chat about and decide, hey, where can you use some support? So again, if you're thinking that entrepreneurs don't have stress, they can have stress because there's always that surprise that comes in, but they have a plan to minimize the stress every day. So they have a daily method of operation, they have 30 days of content ready, or they're ready to go out and seek an influencer in the area that they know that they don't know enough about. And then lastly, they close out their day with celebration. How many of you go to bed every night going, oh my God, I still have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. Or do you say, wow, I did this, I did this, I did this. And tomorrow I'm putting this down to be done. It's not a bad thing. It's just another thing. So do you have management of your attitude? Now, as I have some accountability partners, and I love my accountability partners because sometimes they celebrate the end of their day with me before I do. And it gets me all fired up to look at the positive for the day. So this doesn't have to be a paid accountability partner. This is just something that you create with someone who's truly as intentional as you are. And if you don't have someone who's as intentional as you are, then let's talk about how you create that. So maybe you just haven't aligned yourself with the right people yet. So if you know your dream, you know your mission, and it just hasn't happened yet, then I want you to look at the things that are in your way. It could be that you don't have a daily method of operation. It could be that you don't have the right influencer to help you, whether you call them a coach, a mentor, or a consultant. It doesn't matter. Do you have the right person? I'd love to make myself available to you. And then the last one is accountability. How are you being accountable to yourself, to your family, or do you have an accountability partner? You want to de-stress, or entrepreneurialism really doesn't happen because people will smell your fear, they will see your panic, and they will know that you are not in control, and your believability and your credibility will not be present. So let's find your way to de-stress, be that successful entrepreneur, and say heck no to that job you're thinking about. Marla Copal, my link is available for you. Just ask. Talk to you soon.